Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Stonehearth. It's been a little while. Alpha 1 was our previous look. I believe it was released something or other. But now we are on Stonehearth 0.1.0 release for 92, Alpha 3. Pretty great. I saw this pop up on Steam. It's been Alpha 3 for a while apparently. I've completely forgotten to actually keep up with this, unfortunately due to current events. However, I do remember this being on Alpha 2. I was going to do a video on Alpha 2, but like I said, I just forgot to do it. So, we got one for Alpha 3 here, and I do like to keep up with these games. So, we're going to pop a nice little place to embark right here. And it's going to create our world. Now, from what I've found with the Stonehearth generation system is that it really doesn't matter where you pick, because everything's going to look exactly the same anyway. If you choose a plains, there's going to be a massive forest in there anyway. If you choose a mountain area, then there's still going to be loads of forest surrounding a mountain. They all generally look the same. At least from my perspective. The real thing, to be honest, is that I think all the generations are the same. It just takes you to a different area of a map, which is kind of pointless in my opinion. But okay, it's nighttime already, which is a bit of a farce. But oh well, we can get used to this. There are stones in the game now, and you can mine them. But I'm not too sure what to really do with them. We'll call us Lignick, I think it was. Yeah, that's a K, not an R, by the way. That's a bit of a farce. What? Wait, okay, Lignick. Yes. Very good reason why we'll call it that. And now there's a harvest option which allows you to harvest everything within a selected region that is specific to it. So if I want to choose this region, then it will harvest the stones and the trees in sort of a different format, as you can see right here. Which is pretty useful. You know, mass harvesting is a pretty neat feature, which I think they should focus more on than having specific harvest options. It's just easier. Makes the game significantly easier. And obviously, if you don't want to harvest specific things, like, I guess it's a bit awkward. Like, the thing that was good about Banished was that you could harvest just stone out of a forest. You don't want to get rid of the forest. You know, that's something to really add right there. It's already thingamajig time, apparently. You can also make farms, but we'll get into that. I did a quick skim of the main options screen, but I didn't really look for it too much. Let's get rid of these rocks around us. They're getting rid of our area, and also, I don't think we actually went anywhere. Oh, no, there's berries right here. Thank fuck for that. Thankfully, we're not completely screwed right now. So yeah, it's pretty cool. Apparently they fixed the AI a little bit. Apparently the pathfinding for it is a little less wonky, and they don't die out, but you never know. The roof problem is still a thing, but apparently they're fixing that in Alpha 4, so I'm looking forward to that. Actually have some proper housing. The only thing I don't like about it is this fog of war is really ugly. Do you know what I mean? Nerves like rattling around the cage right now. The fog of war is too blocky in my opinion. I understand it's a voxel based game, but you don't need the bloody fog of war to be just really blocky looking in and of itself. Look at it. It's just so awkward. I like it to be smooth in my opinion, so I can see the transition of them moving around smoothly. Smoothly reveal, that's the word, the land ahead. Which, it would just look better in my opinion. I see they've still got the whole dropping thing here, which is really nice. Looks like stones are really going to fill up our inventory, which isn't great. And we don't have an amazing amount of food sources nearby. We do have some over here, though, and we want them to be harvested. So we'll just specifically harvest them. If I hold shift, can I do it again? No. If I hold control, can I do it again? No, if I hold control, it actually gives me this. This is interesting. They've also added a feature that turns down the voxels of objects that are further away, and then when you get closer they sort of start to appear. I don't mean this mist. I mean these objects over here have less voxels with them. They're much sort of well, they're less smooth actually is a better way of saying it, which helps with the render time. Well, it helps with sort of lag and that lot. So now I actually have a decent frame rate when recording, so that's always nice. A bit of stability is always a good thing. This is an alpha game, so you don't really expect much when it comes to stability. So yeah, I am pretty much just talking about what I think about the game so far, to be honest with you. That's what these are sort of about, or maybe to represent some cool ideas, you know. But I've not really tried out much of this stuff, so we are going to go along with it together. Apparently there is a squad system. That's interesting. What if there are any enemies? Not yet implemented. not yet implemented, and not yet implemented. Okay, then. So all these are not implemented yet, so that is unfortunate. But oh well. What we can do is get these guys to actually start doing some neat stuff. So we'll just choose this guy. Screw it. I would like to rename my dudes. I wonder if you can. There is a... Or at least there was. Oh no, here we go. Can we rename them? Oh, that's moved. Aha! Okay, so I am a little girl apparently. That really helps out. But yeah, you can actually rename your people. That's always nice. So I'll rename this guy. For some reason, they don't have icons being faces, which is a bit unfortunate. This guy's got a lot of mind body as well. Bloody hell, it's really good actually. And we'll call this guy Grakol. And then in brackets, just to help us out, we'll rename him with brackets to a Lumberjack. You know what I would like is anything within brackets to actually have a different font. Just so it helps out so you can give them titles. That would be really neat. I called him the Lumberjack though because he has the Carpenter's table. I really should have called him Carpenter actually. The thing is, there's no limit, so we can't actually do it. Unfortunately, we can't select a specific area, which means we do have to go... Oh no, we can. It just doesn't show up. Okay. What are we going to call him again? Crafter. Right then, that makes more sense. However, the crafter will... Oh, right, we've got to make a stockpile for our crafter. Pop that up right there. And we need to gather wood. It's probably a good idea. The main resource is required, which is wood. And we're still going to make a house. Apparently there is a... Oh, they're all eating. Wow. They're all eating already. What a bunch of pigs. However, after eating, they don't just sit there and continue to eat. They do move over to their woods and start chopping. I'm a bit late, I might add, with this update. I only just noticed it pop up on Steam. Which is a bit unfortunate, really, because there's a bunch of stuff. So really, what I'm saying right here is completely irrelevant. But if you want to hear my thoughts and opinions, that's pretty much the point. That's pretty much why. There you go. But we have the crafter, or carpenter, which we didn't actually rename him to. There we go. Crafter. Just helps me remember, to be honest. Actually, it says it right underneath his name. Wow. Okay. You know what? I'm dumb as hell. It's all part of the process. I just got back from work, so I'm incredibly tired. Very long day. It's a very long day. However, we could make these anyway, to be honest with you, but we didn't see it before because there was a bit of a bug. But I like the new menu screen. It's really nice to look at. We still can't make these comfy beds. At least I don't believe we can. Probably can. We never know. We might be able to do some farming stuff with cloth, to be honest with you. So we'll create 3 of them. We don't need to maintain them. So we'll put that to 0. Oh, I guess if we click it, then they'll maintain them. And now that order has been created, which is always nice. Zone management seems to go a bit weird. What we'll do is we'll stop this. And we'll only keep construction, all these stuff. No wealth. We don't require wealth. Not at the moment. Wealth is an interesting system, actually. No food, either. There we are. And there you go. He's made a hoe. Now we can make some nice farmland. I'm going to put one right here. What do we have? Turnip. We have follow. We have corn. Okay. We'll make one for corn. And same size here. And that will be turnip. Okay, then. That's not the same size, actually. Yep, that is not the same size, which means it must be removed. Why did I think that was the same size? That is about right. Okay, then. Doesn't matter. It really doesn't. Oh, well. Now, how do we get them to actually start farming? Oh, right. We get them to pick up the hoe. Makes sense. Choose someone. And we can't actually select the carpenter over again. Which is always nice. And we'll select the knife as well, because this is the hunting aspect of the game, which I missed out on. In the role of Trap of the Day, this day to 1,000. Alright then. It just says how long he's been in that role. And there you go. They're actually plotting down the land. I wonder if that cost them wood or anything. It probably doesn't. Looks cool, though. I like how it's 1 level above the ground. Although I would prefer it to be 1 level below the ground, to be honest with you, because that's usually what I'd see with farms. There's a little bit of a shadow texture bug that you can see right there at this level. Doesn't matter too much. Alpha is alpha. Okay then. So we have a bunch of hoes right now, so we can actually get one more citizen. We won't get me. will keep me being a forester. Will get me to gather up some of these forests and mine up some of this area here. I'm not too sure if you can get more people at the moment with this version of the game. But oh well, we won't worry about that too much right now. And it looks like when you explore the Fog of War, it remains explored by the looks of it. That's pretty neat. I actually quite like that. I do prefer it more anyway, unless we do have someone just sitting around here. I'm not too sure if we do. Can we harvest from these again? I can't tell. Nope, I guess not. What's happening here? Someone has randomly just fallen asleep. It is someone. North Point. Get off your point. You're north. What a great day. How great was that? Right, so beds are required. We must have beds, carpenter. Because when they sleep in beds, I'd imagine they have a much greater time of things. We'll make 5 beds. Put that in the order. And I like the order system. I like how it's open and closed as well. I wonder if it actually closes at night, though. It would be neat, to be honest with you, because then you'll see like a thriving, growing city. And, you know, a tavern will be open all the time. And at night, sometimes some of them go to sleep. And some of them go out and have a party in the tavern. That sounds amazing, actually. Let's take a drink of water. Let's be talking for a little while. Yeah, some neat AI interaction as well. You know, have them talk to each other. Have them form relationships. Cool things like that to happen. That'd be really cool, actually. You know, like so-and-so is now married, and this gives them a little bonus. But then, you know, if they break up in an unfortunate separation, maybe the other cheated. I'm not too sure. Maybe this is getting too real. I think this is getting too real. But yeah. You know, some interesting AI interactions in the future. Obviously not now, because it's alpha. I'm not too sure if they're planning on that, but I think it would be a neat feature. We'll put the bed right here for now. Just because I want them to sleep in it, see what happens. Okay. Dude, you don't just yawn when you're trying to make a bed. No, that doesn't make sense. Well, I guess it does make sense. I mean, you don't want to make an entire bed. Looks like this AI has actually automatically gone to finish the job for him. That's interesting. Instead of the job remaining his task and no one else going for it, has then been taken away from him because he's fallen asleep and someone else has gone to finish it. Interesting. I like it. Can you control these guys? No, but you can see what they're feeling. If you can hover over these and it will tell you what they mean, then it would be nice. I mean, the ZZ must mean they're sleepy, obviously. And I guess that other one means that they're carrying something, so they're overburdened. That makes sense. It's pretty sort of... Oh, wait. No, it does. It does. If you hover over it for a long time. Wait. You saw it a minute ago there. Maybe if I click on it. No. There we go. Groggy. You hover over that. Okay, there's a bit of a hovering problem there. You've got to hover over it very specifically. Alright then. Well, I guess they do have the intention there, which is always nice. And I think someone is sleeping on the bed, which is cool to look at. Beautiful. A good night. A very good night. The farm is taking a long time to put together. Which is alright. We'll deal with it for now. I want to see how this farming actually takes place. We do have a hunter, however. So how do we... Where is our hunter? Is it you? It is you. Okay, so snare trap. Spring... Oh, okay. Okay, so I think we had some animals over here. I'm not too sure. I think they appear on the map, actually. Even though... Oh, there we go. We got a rabbit, I think, right here. Okay, so we'll get a trap ready. Is that too far away? Why is it selecting? That's a bit strange. Tell this character to move to this location. Unload bags. I think it needs cages and that lot. Maybe you can make them. Okay, then. It's a bit awkward. Oh, yeah, there's also a save system now, which is always nice. What's this? Move item. Okay, then. Could move it if we really wanted to. And this guy's still making beds, I think. Which means we actually don't want beds to be put here. We don't want any of this stuff to be put here anyway.
And we want food to be put in a separate place at the same time. So we'll put a stockpile right in front of this farm. We will remove that one because it's too small. There we are. And we'll make this food only. So we'll make it none, and then we'll make it food. That's a really neat system there. And it's also displayed itself as a stockpile, which is always nice. It's good to see that without having to click and look at it, which I believe is what you had to do before. Also sort of adds a little bit to the construction of the town, which is always nice. We need more wood, though. I am getting a few lag spikes, which is a bit unfortunate. They are sort of becoming more apparent the longer that we play. Which is, yeah, it's okay. Oh! Okay, then. That is, can we get out of that? Okay, no, it's just getting bigger. How about we, close window, close window. Close it. Okay, then, yeah, there's a bit of an error right now. I think it's because I'm recording. You know, that probably doesn't help us too much. What we could do is lower the draw distance. I think that's helped out a little bit. Oh, look, the farm's underway, though. And the farm does look pretty cool. I like it. I wonder what it looks like, though, with actual crops inside of it. Now, I have to wonder in the future if you will have to find crops in order to actually plant them down. And then you would have, like, a limited number of them. Instead of them just getting crops out of the middle of God knows where and planting them. Like, this is obviously, like, to show off, like, we have the ability to do it. And we will give you the ability to find certain crops in the future. Because I can't imagine you'll be able to farm straight away. Like, maybe you find a neat plant and it's like, oh, a few corn seeds. You get to start off your grand farming empire. Sounds pretty great. Also, water would be really cool. I wonder how they would integrate. What the hell's the word? I said intricate. Initiate? There's definitely a word, okay? I don't have my word list with me. And I'm very slow, okay? It's not my fault. It is my fault. But, yeah. Yeah, I'm not too sure how they would make that work. You know, would it be sort of weird pixely water? Would it have some sort of physics to it? You know, you just never know. But, you know, also boat systems and trading and cool things like that. Loads of cool things they can do with this game. It's ridiculous. And I'm looking forward to the way that modders are going to, you know, make this game come more alive. Because loads more people will be doing it. But we still have alpha. We probably have like a year to go until, probably more than that actually, until full release. But I am looking forward to it. We're not finished yet though. Because what we need to do... Design custom building. Design your own custom building with its own floor plan and structure. That's interesting. I like that. It's not yet implemented. But I have to imagine most of this stuff that's not currently implemented is once again to show that it should be out in Alpha 4. Or, well, that and also they'll get it done. You know what I mean? What we'll have them do, though, is just build a simple house. I want to see if they bug out. Unfortunately. Oh, no, it didn't place. Okay, then. There we are. I want to see when they bug out. Like, well, if at all, obviously. And we'll put it right there. Unfortunately, it doesn't show the blue outline of the house right now. Unless, of course... Oh, yeah. If I go to build a design, it does show the outline of the house. Okay, that's cool. It's always nice to see. I want to see how long it takes for them to actually bug out when they're making this house. Because they usually leave one floor, one wall, completely broken. So we want to deal with that. But yeah. And this farm is going underway. Very well. Yeah, English. And nothing needs to be harvested there. Okay, so can we actually build any traps? Is that the problem I'm having here? We can build a weapon. We'll do it. Why the hell not? And we could build chairs and tables. We'll build some fences. Like, fences can work. We'll put them around the... How's this going to work? You can get rid of deals by throwing them down here, yeah. It's a very colourful system. I like it. We'll make 20 fences. 2 wood resources to make a wooden fence. It's a bit outrageous when you think about it. Get him to work, though. He'll do something. And we can put a bed inside this house. There we are. I mean, they're building it. They're definitely getting there. It's going to take them a little while, though. Oh, there's a rabbit right there. Can we... Yep, a rabbit. Nom nom. Where's the hunter? He's over here. Oh, we can move him. Can we do it with the other people? No, we can't. Okay, then. Well, we can move this guy at will, which is always nice. Can we tell him to attack that rabbit? They are hungry. It is getting hunger time. Hunger time. He is running towards the rabbit, though. What's he going to do? Now he's just not going to do anything. Okay, then. Well, I do recall it working. I did try a little bit of it. But oh well, I guess there's just a little bit of a problem there. Look at these turnips. Oh wow, look at this crop as well. It looks really nice and colourful. I like it. Don't walk her over the bloody farm. Bloody hell. What a waste. Someone could pick up that knife if they really wanted to. And then we have a fence right here. Yep, I guess it's feeding time. Everyone shall be feasting upon the random plates that I actually didn't make. I wonder where they got the bloody plates from. What do we do with stone at the moment? Stone and ore. Is there any ore to gather? Once again, it's probably just representing the fact that you can harvest ores. And hopefully you'll be able to mine into mountains. That would be amazing. Because then you'll be able to make like sort of walkways as well that are made with the mountain, which would be really awesome. And then also, of course, you can mine into them and get some cool resources, which is always nice to think about. I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be great. This game is actually coming together marvelously. Just watch it. That's pretty much what you do. You just watch it. Watch it take place. You get to watch your little town, I guess, take place, and which will eventually actually become a city as well, if you work hard enough. And also with the custom building, like, that's the best bit. It's not like set buildings. Obviously, they have this test building right here. But this one, to design a custom building, which obviously means, you know, you can put windows and doors wherever you want them to be. Corners, the roof. You could probably design the roof in a very particular way. Probably make like a tower that springs from one of the rooftops of two buildings that are connected to each other, maybe by a little bridge on the second floor. You can do like loads of cool things. I'm really looking forward to seeing this design custom building system, because I really think I can make some cool buildings out of it, even if they're just simple buildings that can really sort of help the town grow. It looks like they haven't stopped yet. Start that again. They're definitely building. I kind of want this guy to not be a tapper anymore. A trapper. A tapper. Wow, this guy's got good skills all over. Apart from body, which is not great since he is meant to be a trapper. He hasn't been trapping anything at the moment, though, which is a bit annoying. You can't put it on the X. You have to put it in the open. Yeah, you have to put it on the open, which is a bit weird. Do you have to put it where he is? Close to where he is? Oh. I think he moved there. Oh, he did flinch a little bit. He flinched a little bit there. Can we get closer? He just flinches and then doesn't bother doing it. Okay, then. Well, it's getting dark anyway. Some light sources would be nice. And that guy does take a little while to actually build up. Oh. Also, a speed up bar would also add some sort of niceness to it. You know, take a few ideas from Timber and Stone. Just a few speed up bars. Some neat stuff like that. The way the mining works. Obviously a bit better though. Like the way the mining works in Timber and Stone is not amazing. But it's definitely an idea. It's definitely something to take note of. I think the crafting system needs to be re-looked at, to be honest with you. It's too simple, to be honest. I really want there to be sort of like a method to it. Sort of like SimCity. Or... what was that game? Transport Tycoon. Where, you know, they needed our resources in order for other places to work. So, you know, you would need this carpenter, and he'll make very particular sort of types of woods and that lot. But what he needs is a, well, lumberjack to gather the wood, and then also a refiner, and they refine the wood, like maybe at a sawmill or something. And then the carpenter will take the refined wood and make stuff with it. You know, a cool system like that to take place, because then you make some really intricate sort of cities that look alive, rather than just these one-point sort of locations that mean they can do multiple things within that role that are not even represented by the role, if you know what I mean. Just some cool stuff like that. The same thing with, like, iron refining. You know, you get it from a mine. They get taken to the smithery, maybe by a cart, would be awesome. Remember the game Stronghold, where to get stone, you'd have to put them on cattle, and they would sort of, as soon as they got full, they would take it to a designated location. I think primarily the stockyard. You can do the same with this. You can have a mine that's quite far away, and it will have probably a few houses around it for the people that are mining around there. It'd be like a little mining town. And then what they would do is when they would put it on the carriage if you set them to do so from the particular mine. And then once the carriage is full, it will take it to the designated location, well, designated drop-off point for the carriage, rather than having people going back and forth putting their sort of ores in a certain location. I think that would be really cool. And then obviously if there's no carriage there when, or the carriage is too far away for them. When I say too far away, I mean not at its designated location, then they'll just sort of wait around until it gets back, or maybe put it in a sub-chest which spawns when the carriage actually leaves. Some cool systems like that, you know what I mean? Obviously I'm being sort of... Oh wow, they have built the entire house though. Well, not this level, but I imagine they're going to get to it. Obviously not the roof, though, because they did say that the roof building will not become a thing until Alpha 4. But yeah, like I was saying, obviously I'm being a bit too presumptuous, maybe. A bit too enthusiastic, maybe. But the thing is, you know, just give them ideas. Give them small ideas that maybe they didn't think of before, but kind of hope to implement. Well, you hope them to implement. Obviously, this is Alpha, though. And that's what I'm saying right now. It is Alpha. Don't expect the game to all of a sudden be this amazing thing. But look at this, though. The farming is already looking spectacular, in my opinion. It's already looking nice, fruity. Hopefully we'll have some other forms of farming as well, like cattle farming. We'll have some, like, whatever they call the, apple farming thingamajigs, the apple trees. I've said the word 1,000,001 times, and I will never remember it when I need it. But there you go. That's and anyway, yeah, that's randomness. Very serious right now, full of ideas, full of energy. That's why I pretty much am right now, ladies and gentlemen. I love watching these games unfold. I think that's pretty much mostly it, you know, just playing a little bit of Stonehearth. I'm looking forward to seeing this game coming out in beta. I'll probably do a very, very long Let's Play on this game, to be honest with you, once it's in the full release as well. But I will be looking out for this to update more so. Alpha 4 as well. Look out on the channel for that. I will be recording some of that as soon as it comes out. Well, if I see it come out. So probably like a month after, to be honest with you. But yeah, that'll be awesome. Don't forget to like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. If you think I've missed anything, then feel free to comment in the section below, on the comment section below, and I will look into it. Until then though, like, favorite, subscribe, all that good stuff. Follow me on Twitter for future updates on the channel. I've been your Innkeeper. That's not going to be my intro or outro, but I for some reason said it. Oh, that sounds awesome though. I've been your Innkeeper, but get out, you bard. Yes, we've done it. Anyway, see you guys next time. Bye-bye.